guys, welcome back to another video. It's your camera Forex and I'm back again with another video. It's currently after 3 or thereabouts, and I just finished with the morning shift and I'm heading home now. I'm also checking something on my phone to check out if there is any opportunity, because we're already in New York session, okay? And here there's something I just saw in USDCHF. So when I get home, I'm just gonna do a little bit insight breakdown to show you guys what I'm looking forward to and how I manage through, if I should get a setup or an entry, and how I manage through the trade. So sit back, relax, and continue enjoying the video. Alright, peace. I just got back and I just finished having my shower, so let's just jump into the chat. And alright guys, we're in the chat right now and let's check USDCHF. Oh my god guys, okay, so this was literally the trade right here. As you all can see right here, this was the POI I marked out. So we're just gonna journal this, but it's actually a missed trade. I was still at work when the first A plus setup happened, which was this. I drew my fib. So after the sweep of buy side liquidity, price went above and we got a shift in market structure. So that's command Z. What happened? Okay, this is my POI that I was anticipating price to come to, and then right here we got a sweep of this swing high here and also a sweep of all these previous days highs. Okay, after a sweep we got a shift in market structure with this candle here, this swing low, and then using our fib from this high to this low here, entry between the 0.61 and the 50% fib level. As you can see, price smashed TP, but before I came out from my job around 2:30 2:40 thereabout, I saw that price did take out this external range liquidity. That's a break of structure right here. That's how my B setup is, a break of structure. This is a break of structure right here. And you guys remember my setup is always above and below opening price, and so you have the weekly opening price marked up here. Price consolidated a little bit, then expanded, and then continuously now we're breaking structures to the downside. So once we got this break of structure here, I was waiting for a re-entry right back here to get tagged in and for us to continue the sell down. But as you can see right here, price didn't tag me in, and price has already taken out the targets, which is the liquidity we were looking forward to. And correlating this, why I was also looking for a sell in USDCHF is that there was this gap in DXY that I was looking for price to take. Okay, you see the gap. As you can see, price smashed through this gap. This was the gap I was looking for price to come refill. As you can see, price is already retesting it at this point. So I'm gonna journal that so I can also show you guys how I do my forecasting prior to how I want to trade. So 15 back to the 15 minutes, we're gonna tag this missed trade. We're gonna write out this as missed this entry because I was still at work. Okay, so we're gonna actually mark out all this, put this in the center, market structure. We have the sweep here, okay. Then we're gonna call out this as well. Then message I tried to enter for a B set up but didn't get tagged in, which is totally fine. Okay, because we're looking for price to come to this, let me remove the drawing, to this fair value gap. This fair value gap right here is stagnant, but you can see price failed and smashed down. So what I'm going to do now is, I think the fit to here is 2. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to copy this, copy image, and I'll take it to my Notion. I'm going to take it to my Notion. Then right here I'll put it USDCH CHF, and our target icon will be missed trade blue, and then empty paste. And then I want to show you guys the forecasting of this trade so you guys can see how I did my top down analysis, because it was a question I got asked as well. Okay, so from the weekly, daily, and the rest, what am I looking forward to in price? So that's what I want to show you guys, how I did that top down analysis and got that set up. But the things that I wasn't around to take that particular trade, which is why you saw I missed the first entry, and the B setup didn't get me tagged in because price was in a hurry to actually go down. Guys, my phone was actually heating up, which is why I just had to turn it off. That's why you're not going to be seeing my face right now. I'm going to be going to my forecasting and then going to Q2 April. Okay, here's the CHF, so we're going to tap this 7 so we can be able to find it when we go back to USDC HF. Okay, right here, and then go back again. I'll take it. So right now, let's do a breakdown on. Someone asked me how I do my top down analysis. So from the weekly, I told you guys, price, I want to know where price is and where price is likely to expand more to. Okay, price is an internal range liquidity. You see that price continues up or you see previous week high and leave a swing high at the CB to go lower to the external range for previous week low. Hence, would wait to see where price manipulates when it opens. For now, I can't say which week candle we're gonna get. Okay, because if you look at this weekly place, I could not predict what the weekly candles will look like, because this might be a rejection from this BC to continue down, and also price can shrink down to continue up. So at that point I couldn't say. And also from the daily time frame, so from the daily, price just left an external range liquidity, this is an external range liquidity, and now it's coming to internal range liquidity, which is this is an internal range liquidity. And just like my setup, but in this case it is in the higher time frame, I will wait for price to come to the POI, that's this fair value gap, sweeping the previous day low, which is this down close candle and this doji candle right here, then seek the setup in the lower time frame, then target the external range of but still neutral. Okay, which is, since price is showing rejection to the downside, I'm also anticipating price to come here. I'll see if I will get the setup in the lower time frame to be a buyer, so now start getting this previous day high when price has taken out the previous week low. Okay, so in the 4 hour, mark out opposing POI that price may retrace to. From the look of market structure, price is manipulating down to deliver efficiently, so would wait to see which POI it would be, since I would not want to be buying in a no man's land. Okay, so right now I said that price was manipulating to the downside. I was like, okay, if we're truly gonna continue this trend up, is it that price you had from this POI or it reacts from this POI? So which POI is it gonna be? And then in the manipulation downside, I was like, okay, price coming below this, taking out this single, retracing back to retest it. As far as price does not do a sweep here, I would also look to be selling down. Okay, then looking at it in the 1 hour, I marked out opening price and the vertical and the horizontal. Okay, because you know my trade are above and below opening price. And then in 30 minutes I was like, okay, I have the buy side liquidity and the sell side liquidity, which one price takes out first, and also had the POI marked out, which you guys can see in real time now, or after everything that happened in price went for buy side liquidity first. It's here. Okay, so if you relate it with what we just saw in the forecast right now, you see that price did what, went up to the POI I was anticipating, and then we got the trade in the POI I was anticipating. So that's literally how I do my top down analysis, and that's how I mark up my charts. Okay, so right now, since the trade has already happened, I'm going to be clearing this and then we'll be in a fresh chart. The only thing I'll still leave on is my weekly opening price, which is Sunday opening 17 o'clock. Okay, I have 15 o'clock here. Okay, so the vertical and the horizontal, this is 17, this is where price first opened. So I'm gonna put some lipstick on the chart right. This opening prices. So right now we are below opening price right now, so we'll look further to see if we get any other opportunity during the week Alright, so that's basically how I do my top-down analysis, and that's basically how I go about taking trades. Okay, so guys, so finally, I hope this video answered the question on how I do my top-down analysis and how I enter a trade. So I do my top-down analysis each beginning of the week from the weekly, and then my entry is constantly on the 15 minutes time frame. So in the weekly, I'm looking for which candle will form. In the daily, I'm looking for external and internal range liquidity. In the 4 hour, I'm marking out the POI, opposing POI that price may likely go to, and that POI, that's where I'm looking for my setup. Just like they will tell you, buy from support, buy from resistance. Okay, the POI are institutional resistance or support level, which I'm looking for my particular setup there. Okay, which my setup is now a sweep, shift in market structure, which is now confirming that yes, price is about to pass to the other side of the market, which is basically what I do in the 15 minutes. So if I'm in the daily, if I'm in the 4 hour, if price hasn't gotten to the POI, what am I looking for in the lower time frame? Alright, so that's basically how I trade. And even though this trade was a missed trade that I'm using to do an example for you guys, but I hope showing you guys my forecast and what I was anticipating was able to clarify something to you guys that this is a systematic way, and this market is filled with unlimited opportunities. So it's not something I should start beating myself up that because of I missed the trade. It's my job, all right, and I'm trying to adapt. So you have to be able to adapt to it and continuously know that this is a process. Okay, my job is helping me build a mindset that is not scarce, that I need to wake up in the morning to start living the lifestyle and everything. But I know that yes, because of the job I miss the trade, but at the end of the day there are still times I get to take trades even in my job. Okay, so if we're going to use the illustration, yeah, let me show you guys this building now. As you can see, these people just started laying a new foundation at this place now, and they're building that house, and you don't expect this house now to just be finished by tomorrow. Every day you just see them, they're laying blocks, and before you know it, they're going to have a field building. And that's literally what trading is all about. And I hope this video was insightful and you're going to knowledge out of it. And right now, we're going to have